Welcome to Farming Aid. The American lamb industry is facing a supply gap that smart producers are turning into serious profit. Demand for high-quality lamb continues to rise across restaurants, retail, and ethnic markets, yet domestic production is struggling to keep pace. That imbalance is creating one of the most overlooked opportunities in livestock right now. In this video, we break down exactly why the American lamb shortage is happening and, more importantly, how you can position your farm to benefit from it. Instead of relying on single-purpose breeds, a new wave of profitable producers is shifting toward dual-purpose sheep that deliver both strong meat performance and added value through wool, adaptability, or low-input management. These breeds are not just surviving in today's market, they are outperforming. They reduce costs, improve lambing efficiency, and open multiple income streams at the same time. That combination is what is turning them into the new kings of profit in modern sheep farming. If you are looking to increase returns, build resilience into your operation, and stay ahead of changing market demands, this breakdown will give you a clear edge. Stick with us as we reveal the 3 dual-purpose breeds that are quietly reshaping the future of lamb production in America and why they might be the smartest investment you can make right now. The first sheep breed is the Dorset. Often underestimated at first glance, but once you understand its production profile, it becomes clear why it is gaining ground so quickly. What sets the Dorset apart is its ability to breed out of season. In a market where timing is everything, this trait is not just convenient, it is financially transformative. While many breeds are locked into seasonal lambing, the Dorset allows producers to hit high price windows multiple times a year. That means lambs can be finished when supply is tight and prices are peaking, instead of flooding the market alongside everyone else. This flexibility alone can shift a farm from average margins to premium returns without increasing flock size. But the Dorset does not stop at reproductive advantage. It is also a strong carcass breed with excellent muscling and desirable fat distribution. Lambs grow efficiently, and the meat quality consistently meets the expectations of both traditional and modern markets. On the maternal side, Dorset ewes are known for strong mothering instincts and good milk production, which directly impacts lamb survival and growth rates. When you combine these traits, what you get is a system where more lambs are born, more lambs survive, and more lambs reach market weight quickly. That is the kind of compounding efficiency that drives real profit. There is also a wool component that often gets overlooked. While wool prices are not what they once were, they still represent a valuable secondary income stream when managed correctly. Dorset wool is medium grade and versatile, suitable for a range of uses. In a dual-purpose system, even modest wool income helps offset feed and labor costs. More importantly, it adds resilience. When lamb prices fluctuate, wool can provide a financial buffer. This kind of diversification is becoming increasingly important in an industry exposed to volatile inputs and unpredictable market swings. If the Dorset represents flexibility and consistency, the Katahdin represents efficiency and adaptability at a different level. The Katahdin is a hair sheep, which immediately changes the economics of production. There is no need for shearing, which eliminates a significant labor cost and logistical challenge. In many parts of the country, finding shearers is becoming harder and more expensive. By removing that requirement entirely, Katahdin producers simplify their operations and reduce overhead in a very direct way. The Katahdin also excels in environments where other breeds struggle. It has been selectively bred for parasite resistance, a trait that is becoming more valuable every year as dewormer resistance increases. Healthier animals mean lower veterinary costs, fewer losses, and better overall performance. This is particularly important for pasture-based systems, where internal parasites can quickly erode profitability if not managed carefully. A breed that naturally withstands these pressures gives producers a major advantage. From a meat production standpoint, the Katahdin holds its own. Lambs grow well on forage, making them ideal for low-input systems that rely on grazing rather than expensive grain. This aligns perfectly with the rising interest in grass-fed and pasture-raised meat. Consumers are increasingly willing to pay a premium for lamb that is raised in a more natural system, and the Katahdin fits that narrative without requiring major adjustments. It is not just about producing lamb. It is about producing the kind of lamb the market is actively seeking. Reproductive performance is another area where the Katahdin shines. High lambing percentages are common, and the breed maintains strong maternal instincts. Ewes are hardy, low maintenance, and capable of raising twins with minimal intervention. For producers looking to scale without dramatically increasing labor, this is a critical factor. More lambs per ewe, combined with lower input requirements, creates a powerful economic equation. It allows smaller operations to compete and larger operations to expand efficiently. Then there is the Corriedale, a breed that often flies under the radar, but delivers a balance that is hard to match. Developed as a true dual-purpose sheep, the Corriedale brings together respectable meat production and high-quality wool in a single package. In a market that increasingly rewards versatility, this balance is becoming more valuable. The Corriedale may not dominate in any single category, but its overall performance across multiple areas creates a stable and reliable production system. On the meat side, Corriedale lambs offer good growth rates and solid carcass characteristics. They may not reach the extreme muscling of some specialized meat breeds, but they produce a consistent, marketable product that meets a wide range of buyer preferences. This consistency is important in a market where variability can lead to discounts or lost sales. Buyers want predictability, and the Corriedale delivers it. The wool side of the equation is where the Corriedale truly stands out. Its fleece is known for its softness, uniformity, and versatility. In niche markets, especially among artisans and small-scale textile producers, Corriedale wool can command a premium. This creates an opportunity for producers who are willing to engage with direct-to-consumer sales or value-added processing. Instead of treating wool as a byproduct, it becomes a meaningful revenue stream. In some cases, it can rival or even exceed the income from meat. What makes the Corriedale particularly interesting in the context of the American lamb shortage is its ability to stabilize income across multiple channels. When lamb prices are high, it benefits from strong meat sales. When wool markets strengthen, it captures that upside as well. This kind of dual exposure reduces risk and creates a more resilient business model. For producers who are thinking long-term, this stability is just as important as peak profitability. Across all three breeds, a common theme emerges. Profit is not coming from pushing a single trait to the extreme. It is coming from balance, efficiency, and adaptability. The American lamb shortage is not just about a lack of animals. It is about a mismatch between what the market needs and what many production systems are designed to deliver. Traditional approaches that rely on narrow specialization are struggling to respond quickly to changing conditions. Dual-purpose breeds, on the other hand, offer the flexibility needed to adapt. Another important factor driving the success of these breeds is the shift toward regenerative and pasture-based farming systems. Consumers are asking more questions about how their food is produced, and they are increasingly rewarding practices that align with environmental stewardship and animal welfare. Dual-purpose breeds fit naturally into these systems. They are often hardier, better suited to grazing, and capable of producing well without heavy reliance on external inputs. This not only reduces costs, but also strengthens the story that producers can tell about their product. Labor is another piece of the puzzle that cannot be ignored. Across agriculture, labor availability is becoming a limiting factor. Systems that require intensive management, specialized skills, or high levels of intervention are becoming harder to sustain. The breeds that are rising to the top in the current environment are those that simplify management rather than complicate it. Whether it is the Katahdin eliminating shearing, the Dorset enabling flexible breeding schedules, or the Corriedale providing multiple income streams from a single animal, each of these breeds reduces complexity in a different way. There is also a genetic dimension to consider. As more producers adopt these breeds, selective breeding is further enhancing their strengths. Traits like parasite resistance, feed efficiency, and reproductive performance are being reinforced over generations. This creates a positive feedback loop where the breeds become even more well-suited to modern production challenges. For producers entering the market now, this means access to genetics that are already aligned with profitability rather than requiring years of adaptation. The American lamb shortage is unlikely to disappear overnight. Structural factors such as land use changes, competition from other livestock sectors, and the aging farmer population will continue to constrain supply. However, for those who are willing to rethink their approach, this environment offers significant opportunity. The key is not simply to produce more lamb, but to produce it in a way that maximizes efficiency, resilience, and market alignment. That is where the Dorset, Katahdin, and Corriedale are proving their value. They are not just breeds. They are strategic tools that allow producers to navigate a complex and evolving market. By combining meat production with additional revenue streams and operational advantages, they create systems that are both profitable and sustainable. In a time when many agricultural sectors are under pressure, that kind of stability is incredibly valuable. The American lamb shortage is not just a problem to watch from the sidelines. It is a signal that the industry is shifting and rewarding those who adapt early. What we are seeing is a clear move away from narrow, single-purpose systems towards smarter, more flexible production models. The producers who are winning right now are not necessarily the biggest, but the most efficient. They are choosing genetics that give them multiple advantages at once, from strong meat production to lower input costs and added income streams. That is exactly why these three dual-purpose breeds are rising so quickly. They are not built for one perfect scenario. They are built to perform under real-world conditions where feed costs fluctuate, labor is limited, and market demand keeps evolving. Whether it is the breeding flexibility of Dorset, the low-maintenance efficiency of Katahdin, or the balanced profitability of Corriedale, each one offers a practical path to turning pressure into opportunity. Together, they represent a shift toward resilience, and that is where long-term profit lives. If you are serious about staying competitive in today's livestock market, this is the moment to rethink your strategy. The gap in lamb supply is not going away overnight, and that gives you time to position your operation the right way. Focus on efficiency, diversify your outputs, and invest in breeds that work with your system, not against it. That is how you move from surviving to scaling. If you found this breakdown valuable and want more insights that actually help you grow your farm, make sure you subscribe to the Farming Aid channel, like the video, and share it with other producers who are looking for smarter ways to stay profitable.